What's up, Cats fans? Paul here from the Hoops Crew to talk to you about Mitch Hardie. It's a name that you've probably seen more of lately, and if you're not following every aspect of all things Cats, it may not be a name that you know necessarily well yet. But Mitch Hardie has been making quite an impression for the Cats in the VFL. Now, he was a pick in the 2023 mid-season draft. Let's quickly bring up his profile here on the Cats site. Of course, he has no registered disposals or any of those sorts of things yet. 185 centimeters, 26 years old, and again, picked up the mid-season draft in 2023, has got off to a really strong start, and this season has been doing some extraordinary things in the VFL. I'm going to cycle through his numbers in a moment, but I want to talk a little bit today as to why he needs to be Cat number 1,115, and he needs to become that this weekend. A lot has been said about how the Cats midfield is faring at the moment, and of course, injury has played a part in that. We cannot ignore the fact that Paddy Dangerfield is out, the Cam Guthrie was out, and then the midfield overall is just a little bit down at the moment. We can't quite get our hands on the ball at the centre clearance. We're getting the job done in clearances around the ground, but we are getting absolutely obliterated at that centre bounce, and it's costing us opportunities against teams at the moment. Well, I'm here to pitch to you today why Mitch Hardie needs to be given a debut, because he can play a part in curbing that momentum. Now, there's other pieces of the puzzle that are absolutely important as well, and I think getting the likes of either way, we need to Tom Atkins. Sorry, he's who I'm looking for. We need to get Tom Atkins back in the midfield. I think that plays a really important part in our defensive structures. And if we can't get first hands on the ball, well, he's an important piece of the puzzle in stopping that initial centre clearance. But I think Mitch Hardie can be a really potent option for us in terms of extracting the ball as well. Now, I want to take a moment to bring up some of his numbers from how he's been performing so far this year. And I'm going to go through every single Cats game we've had in sequence up until this point. The Cats VFL team, I should say. So, of course, there's been a couple buys and those sorts of things along the way. Let's bounce over to the first game of the season. Cats v Werribee. We did get smoked a little bit in that one. Mitch Hardie, though, didn't let the team down. 29 disposals, 7 clearances, 7 tackles, brings the defensive pressure, gets his hand on the ball as well. It's a good thing to see. Had a shot at goal, missed. That was round 1. Let's bounce over to our next game, round 2. Again, went down to the Hawks. We didn't start the season overly well, but we are now 7-2 since. Went down to the Hawks by 34 points. Mitch Hardie, second highest number of disposals for the Cats. Tearing it up again. 22 disposals. Couple tackles or 3 tackles, 6 clearances. He's getting his hands on the ball at the center clearance. Sorry, microphone. It's a good thing to see. We move on. Top disposal getter on the ground in our game against the Northern Bull Ants. Now, of course, they are a flat. I think we're bullying teams like the flat track. Like the Northern Bull Ants at the moment. They're really flat as a team. They're bottom of the ladder. It was a soft and easy kill. But all you can do is beat up on the team that's there. And he did it. 30 disposals, 2 tackles, 7 clearances. Again, clearances. Top of the ground. It's what you want to see, alongside Toby Conway, who put in an absolute blinder, I might add. Let's jump over again. Here we go. We're talking round 4 now. We just snuck over the line against the Lions, and undoubtedly a huge part of the performance. 6 tackles, 8 clearances, 32 disposals. He's getting it done defensively. He's getting it done offensively. These stats should be ringing alarm bells, Cats fans, if they're not already. Couple shots on goal he missed. Again, round 5. Mitch Hardie, lead disposal getter on the ground. 29 disposals, 5 clearances. No tackles, which was a bit odd. But we did beat up on the Carltons, so there's probably not much defending you needed to do that particular week. This is boding well. I'm getting sick of the behinds, though. Mitch, can we just put one between the sticks? Did I miss one before? I hope I did. Did I miss a goal before, Mitch? There we go. Kick 2 against the Bull Ants. Next game against Frankston. 28 disposals, 4 tackles, 2 clearances. Oh, sorry, hang on. That's Lawson Humphreys. 26 disposals, 8 tackles, even better. 5 clearances, even better. The guy is lighting it up, people. Our second to last game, round 8 against Coburg. Where is he? Lead disposals for the Cats. Clearly those, considering the margin, clearly some of those Coburg Lions were just raffling the ball a little bit between themselves. 28 disposals, 2 goals, 1, 6 tackles, 5 clearances. This is gold right now. Chris Scott, get this guy in the team, please. It's good to see. It's really, really good to see. And then we'll fast track to this past weekend against the Giants. We got the job done, unlike in the senior team, where he might be needed a little bit. Mitch Hardie, 37 disposals. Absolutely insane. 2 tackles, 9 clearances, 1 goal, 2. Probably needs to work on his goal kicking a little bit, but this obviously doesn't necessarily reveal the degree of difficulty for some of those shots on goal. And honestly, it's not what he's employed to do. It'll be a nice bonus if he can nail a few more goals though going forward. This is the sort of guy we need to see in the Cats team at the moment. He gets his hand on the ball, he puts his head over the ball, he doesn't shirk a contest, gets the tackles, gets the clearances, he's doing all the right things. And so I want to see him in the team nice and soon. Cat number 1115. That's what I'm hoping to see. Ideally, this weekend against the Tigers, it is a great opportunity to give him a go. Show him what he can be. For him to show the coaching staff how important he is and how ridiculous it would be to drop him after this. We can see signs, and I think myself and many others were a bit critical of the Cats when it came to the raw impressions post-game against the Giants. But you can see signs with that younger crew that is coming through in the midfield. You look at Tanner Bruin, he still kind of drifts in and out of the game sometimes, but you cannot ignore the class and the aggression that he brings to the game. And of course, he's doing it with some limited game time. He's still only playing about 70%, the Cats, in the way they manage their midfield. You can see Jai Clark really starting to grow. Now, it's unfortunate he's been rubbed out for a week. We'll have to wait and see what happens there for him and Mark Blitzarves. That's 2 big losses to take, going into this next round. But again, creates an opportunity for Mitch Hardie if they don't contest their charges and are successful. He's really growing as well. You can see the signs, and then you look in the seconds, and if I bat a little bit deeper into this list, we're seeing George Stevens, one of the 2024 draftees, who's really starting to inject himself in the game. And they are really impressive numbers: 28 disposals, 8 clearances, 1 goal, 1. We're seeing there's a bit of a pattern with him starting to emerge as well: 27 disposals, 3 clearances, goal assists there. He's starting to paint a rosy picture as well. And George Stevens is that big-bodied bull of a midfielder that you want to see bashing through contests as well. 21 disposals, 5 clearances. Where is he again here? Mitch Hardie. Oh, hang on. Didn't he come back from injury recently? Yeah. I think because these are all a bit out of order. I think I've got them mixed up. But he's dominating as well. There's Lawson Humphreys that's coming through and getting his hands on the ball a ton. We've got a great crop of players that are there in the seconds who are making an amazing argument to step up. I know we're a little bit out of sorts in the midfield at the moment, but use that opportunity. Use the potential exit of Jai Clark and Mark Blitzarves this weekend to put some of these highly talented guys in there. And the great thing about Mitch Hardie in particular is he's 26. You can see, look at him in this picture. That's a body that's taken a bit of a beating through the VFL, through the seconds over the years. He's matured. He's not got that light frame. He's going to be a bull. He's going to bash his way through the contest, and he's probably going to get his hands on it pretty comfortably and pretty confidently and fairly often. He's the sort of player we need to see in the midfield that complements some of those that are still coming through. So Cats fans, let me know what you think in the comments here about Mitch Hardie. When's that debut coming? Should it be this week? There's a golden opportunity potentially there for him, and I hope that he gets the opportunity to take it, and when he does, that he can get another 30 plus disposals, and more importantly, get those center clearances. That's what we're lacking at the Cats right now. Give our forwards an opportunity straight out the gate because they're so good. They just need the opportunity, and right now they're being deprived of that. They're having to wait for the hopeful turnover and then for the ball to make its way up the ground. It's not ideal for a forward. It's not ideal for the defenders either, who are having to try and fight off swarms of opposition coming their way at the moment. Mitch Hardie could be a key piece in the puzzle in turning this around. Chris Scott, if you're watching, please give this guy a go. All the signs are great. The chaps will not shut up about him, and deservedly so. He's looking great. Give him a game. Cats fans, again, let me know in the comments what you think. Subscribe to the channel. There's a whole host of awesome pieces of content on the channel, from Nuff of the Week, full Nuff mode itself. We've got the Chaps Chat Cats and their various previews and reviews. We've got Behind the Play. There's awesome stuff. Post-game live. Go check all of the awesome Hoops Crew content out. Let us know what you think of it. Let us know how we can improve it. Thank you to our major sponsor, Valhalla Brewing. Brewing. Valhalla Brewing, who I continue to butcher their name, and I apologize for that, but make a great drop. Go check it out. Check out our Patreon. Subscribe. You get early access to stuff. You'll get a free preview if that's what you like as well, and see if you want to stick around. There's some really, really cool things that we're doing over the Patreon. Go check it out. And until next time, thanks a lot, Cats fans, for watching. Remain Geelong strong, and I'll see you later.